I'm going to show you how to install Drupal in Ubuntu 16.04. So before that, first make sure that all your system packages are up to date by running these following commands: sudo apt-get update and sudo apt-get update. So I'm using this command. So my system is getting update, and then I'm upgrading my system. I'm giving yes to continue. So we are updated our system packages. So now we can go for Drupal installation. So before going for Drupal installation, we need a LAMP server for installing the Drupal. In case you didn't have a LAMP server in your system, please make use of my previous video for installing the LAMP server. So after installing the LAMP server, you need to install the Drupal code dump from their official site. So using this, I'm just typing Drupal download in Google. So I'm clicking this first reference. So this is the link for installing the Drupal, official Drupal from the official website. So this is a updated version of Drupal 8.3.2. So since I'm using Ubuntu 16.04, I'm downloading this tor.gz. If I'm using Windows, I will download this download zip. Since I'm using Ubuntu, I'm downloading this tor file. So my Drupal got installed. So I'm going for that. So Drupal got installed. So now I'm going to extract this Drupal file yourself. So my Drupal dump has been extracted. So I'm just renaming it to Drew. So for my convenient. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to copy this dump file into my localhost. So localhost means /variable/www/html in the directory. I'm just copying this directory and opening my terminal for root access. Sudo nautilus. It's asking me password. So sorry, I have entered. So my root access file has opened. So I'm going to the computer column, and I'm going to into the variable folder, and in variable I'm going to www in HTML and just placing my dump here. I'm already having many Drupal dumps here I was using here. I'm pasting this dump here. So my Drew has been placed here, and the file is copying here. After copying this, we need to open the browser. Just wait for this, and we can open the browser and enter localhost / your file name. That is my file name is Drew, right? So it is / So when you type like localhost / Drew, it will show these pages. This is the Drupal installation pages. This is the first pages. First we need to choose a language and our profile and a verify requirement, and set up a database and insert site and config site. So we need to come across all these configuration pages. first we can choose the language. So our default language is English, and then say continue, and our profile. So since we are beginners, we can use the standard one, and I'm using standard one itself. So I'm giving a save and continue. So in the requirement problem, there is two errors. That is, one is a file system and a setting files. So what is this file system error and a setting file? So file system error is nothing but you have a directory called a slash size default file. This will create automatically, but our system Ubuntu won't allow, because of it don't have a right permission. So we need to create a directory of this directory, or otherwise we need to give a permission for this particular folder. So we can use this command for creating the this file, so that it will create. I am opening my terminal. So I'm just inserting this one. So I'm using sudo make directory slash variable. So I am using I am creating the file, this directory, manually. Okay, you can create manually, or you can give the permission for the default one, so that it will create automatically by the system, right? So now I'm creating this file manually. It's asking permission. Sorry for the disturbance. So for creating this directory, file directory, I am just using this command, sudo make directory slash variable slash www slash html slash my file name is Drew. So I'm using here Drew, and slash sites slash default slash files, what directory we need to create, right? So this is a sudo make directory slash variable www.html Drew. So I have made a mistake, that sites, it's a sites default and file, and click enter in it, and a directory created. So I'm giving a permission for this file directory, so that the installation progress will be taken by the Drupal one. So for giving the permission, I'm using this command, chmod slash variable slash www slash html, my file name is Drew, and site default and file. So I'm just pasting this, and I'm just changing my file name Drew, and I'm giving sudo permission. So it also given a permission. So we have overcome the first error, and our second error is the setting files. So while installing the Drupal, there need an essential file called settings.php, but we need to create manually settings.php by copying from this site default settings.php, which is already available. We need to copy from this directory to this directory. So for this we are using this command. So I'm just copying this, and I'm just inserting here, and instead of my file name, I am using my file name is Drew, and here my file name is Drew, DRU, and giving the sudo permission. So I have created settings.php, which is copied from default settings.php, which is this directory is copied from this directory. Okay, and I am now going to give permission to that particular site slash default slash settings.php For that I'm going to use this command, copy, insert, Drew. I'm giving a sudo permission. Okay. So next is I'm going to. So we have cleared two errors when we two errors in this installation progress, and I'm going to refresh it, right? F5. So the configuration verification requirement is successfully verified, and no errors out there. Sometimes there would be this type of error, which is a clean URL. It won't be an error. It is not an error. It is an just a warning. It will show in the yellow button, but it is we need to overcome this warning. For that we need to use this command. I will add this file in my site dwdeveloper.club. You can make useful of that. So after that, and I know I'm going to create a database for my Drupal site. MySQL /root/p MAHATA. So create database DRU semicolon. So I created my database. So I'm using, so the database name should be same as the file name, which was placed in the dump file, right? The computer / variable www html. So my file name is Drew, and my database name also is a Drew. Okay, should be a same, so that only it will configure correctly. So my database name is Drew, and my user name is root, and my password is ANAHATA. So I'm continuing this. So my database gets configured. It takes some time. It depends on your net. So next is install site. So my Drupal site is installing. So it takes some time to install all the modules which is available in the core. So it takes some times to get install all the modules. It's showing that what are the modules are getting installed. So we need to wait till the all the modules get installed in our localhost. So my Drupal site is getting installed. So it is in the final state. So I am at the last state of my Drupal installations pages, that is the config site. So in this it's showing some warning, and that warning I will be telling in future. So I'm just giving my site name as drew.com. I'm just giving and I'm giving some mail ID, jroj@gmail.com. So my username is so this username is nothing but the admin name. So in various sites the admin name would be root or any other names would be there. So you can give as your preference. I am giving admin itself. So I am giving password. This password is for the admin password. Okay, you should be remember this password. If you didn't remember, you can't access your site as an admin. So I have given a password 2 for the admin. So I'm giving the country. So my country is India, and I'm giving my time zone is Kolkata. So I'm just saving and continue. So my password is not matching, so I'm giving I'm giving save and continue. So my system is getting loaded to this particular page. So my Drupal site has been created. So this is my basic page of my site and basic theme. So it's throwing some error. Yeah, right. So this some a warning error. This warning is nothing but we have gave permission to this particular folder, right? You remember that setting.php and slide.php. You should give back to the you need to so we need to get back the writing permission so that we should use this command. So these two command will get back the right commands from the particular directory. So this is settings.php which was given by us for write permission, and this is also site.default for creating this default file directory, right? So now we are going to get back our write permission. So I'm just copying this and opening the terminal. Just clearing this and inserting that, and I'm at the place of a file name. I'm just using Drew. This is my file name, and I'm giving sudo permission. So the write permission was get back in the setting PHP, and another one is default one. I'm copying this. So my file name is Drew, right? So both was get back. Now when I try to refresh it, so all my errors has been gone, so that we can use our site develop our site normally. So this is a simple method to install Drupal in Ubuntu 16.04. If you like this video, subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.